Hey guys, Stephen Cox here, and today we're going to learn how to do a walking bass line over Fly Me to the Moon on the U bass. So if you like videos like these, please subscribe below for more, and consider becoming a member on Patreon so that you can request an arrangement or lesson. Alright, so let's jump right into it. So right at the beginning, we're going to play the open A string, then the second fret on the A string, the third fret on the A string, and the second fret on the D string. So that'll sound like this. Okay, so now we're going to do a similar thing on the D string. We're going to hit the open D string, second fret on the D string, third fret, still on the D string, then the second fret on the G string. And then now we're moving on to the G7 chord. So we're going to hit an open G string, the third fret on the D string, the second fret on the D string, then the open D string. Now we're going to go down to the third fret on the A string, the second fret, then the open A string, and the third fret on the E string. So let's play the first four measures together. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now we're going to play the first fret on the E string. This is outlining the F major 7 chord. Then we're going to play the third fret on the E string, the open A string, and the third fret on the A string. So now we're going to do the second fret on the A string. This is outlining the B minor 7 flat 5 chord, or the B half diminished 7. So we're going to do the 2 on the A string, then third fret on the D string, the open D string, and the first fret on the D string. So now we're going to play the second fret on the D string, then the open D string, the third fret on the A string, second fret on the A string, open A string. So after we hit the open A string, we're going to hit the third fret on the A string, the fourth fret, still on the A string, then the second fret on the D string, then the open D string, second fret on D, third fret on the D string, and the second fret on the G string. So let's play those 4 bars. This is measures 5 through 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now we're at the D minor 7 chord at measure 9. So that's going to be the open D string, the second fret on the D string, the third fret on the D string, the second fret on the G string. Now we're going to a G7 chord. We're going to play open G string, 2, 4, and 7 all on the G string. Now we're going to outline our C major 7 chord with a 5th fret on the G string, a 5th fret on the D string, a 3rd fret on the A string, and then an open D string. So now we're going to do an E minor 7 chord. We're just going to hit 2 notes for that. We're going to do the 2nd fret on the D string, the 2nd fret on the A string, then the open A string, and then the 4th fret on the A string. So let's play those 4 together, starting from the D minor 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so now we're at bar 13, which is another D minor 7, and we're going to play the open D string, 2nd fret on the D string, 3rd fret on the D string, and the 2nd fret on the G string. Now we're going to play the open G string, the open D string, the 2nd fret on the A string, and the open D string again. And then we're going to play the 3rd fret on the A string, the 2nd fret on the A string, the open A string, and back to the 3rd fret on the A string. And now that takes us to bar 16, where we're playing a B minor 7 flat 5, and then we're going to an E7 halfway through the bar. So that's going to sound like this. 2nd fret on the A string, 1st fret on the E string, open E string, and the 4th fret on the E string. So let's play bars 13 through 16 together. 1, 2, 3, 4. So at this point, we're at a repeat sign. We're going to go back to the beginning of the piece, and we're going to repeat everything from the A minor 7, D minor 7, G7, C major 7, F major 7, B minor 7 flat 5, E7, A minor 7, A7, and D minor 7. And then at that point, we're going to be at measure 10. But instead of playing measure 10, we're going to skip over all of that stuff, and we're going to go to measure 17. So this is what we do for the rest of this, starting from the G7 at measure 17. So we're going to play the open G string, the 3rd fret on the D string, the open D string, then the 1st fret on the D string. Now we're going to play the 2nd fret on the D string, the 4th fret on the G string, the open G string, then we're going to play the 1st fret on the G string. Then after that, we're going to play the 2nd fret on the G string, open G string, 2nd fret on the D string, then the 1st fret on the D string, then the open D string, the 2nd fret on the D string, the 3rd fret on the D string, and then the 2nd fret on the G string. Now I'm just going to keep going since we've only got 3 measures left. So now we're at measure 21. We've got the open G string, the open D string, the 2nd fret on the A string, and the open D string. And that brings us to C major 7, and we're going to play the 3rd fret on the A string, the 2nd fret on the A string, the open A string, and back to the 3rd fret on the A string. So now we're at the B minor 7 flat 5 and the E7. So this is the last measure. We're going to play the 2nd fret on the A string, the 1st fret on the E string, the open E string, and the 4th fret on the E string. So this B minor 7 flat 5 to E7 leads you back into the beginning of the song, and you can just continue this bass line over and over until you're ready to end the piece. And when you're ready to end the piece, I would just end at measure 22. When we hit a C major 7, you could just stop right there and it resolves right on the C. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed learning a walking bass line on Fly Me to the Moon. You can find the tabs over at my Patreon if you become a member. And the tabs are going to be labeled Lunar Flight instead of Fly Me to the Moon, but it's just the same walking bass line. And it's got musical notation and tablature. Alright, thank you guys again for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.